Yes! 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 Oh! Oh, buggers! Okay, welcome back to the FTB server, and it has been a few days since I've been on, or not since I've been on, but since I've recorded, and a couple things have happened. Oh, and Sarnorian's on, and he wants to know, you blew up your base in a mad scientist accident, but then you got superpowers. There. That's what he did last night after I left. You pretty much, yeah. So let's see what he has to say, and then we'll go along with the world's first eco-friendly emerald. Oh. Essence plants. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. What he's talking about, I'll show you. So we've been kind of ignoring the essence that we've been coming across. We've all been kind of ignoring So, oh, and check this out. So sometimes, I don't know if this is like something to do with FTB or what, but you'll see these chests go kind of translucent and bright, and the signs you can't read anymore, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so what he's talking about is this essence dust for magical crops, and what happens is let me see, I'll just pull up the thing here, and you can kind of take a look and see. So essence, you need to get okay, so essence dust, you mine the essence dust, and from that you can make these little weak essences, and then you surround 4 weak essences with another essence dust, you get a regular essence, and then you can take those and you can make strong essence, extreme essence. You can do all kinds of stuff. And what happens is, which I have done on a couple things, but they're really awfully expensive. I got to be honest with you, especially any of the higher level things. They get really expensive really quick. Let me see if he said anything else. Anyway, what you get are plants like these. And I'll get to this backpack here in a second, but this is kind of a neat thing. You plant them, and they actually respond to the watering can. Respond to the watering can. Ah, there went one. And what happens is, after a while, you get these buds that appear on the plant. Let me see if I can get the last one here going. There we go. You get these little buds. And what happens is you harvest them like this, just like a regular crop, and you get let me put my watering can away. You get where'd it go? You get your iron seeds back, or your seeds back, in which case these are iron crops, and then you get these 3 iron essences. Dun, 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 dun. We go back over here to where I have more iron essence. I just kind of come through every so often and just do that. Now, it's supposed to do like a 1 to 2 drop thing. As far as seeds, I haven't seen it drop anything more than 1 seed. Like you break the plant, you get a seed. But anyway, so I've done that already a little bit too, and you get this iron essence. Well, you can't really do too much with it until you combine it like this, and then you get the iron essence grater. And if I take my iron essence grater, and I don't have any. But what happens is you combine those in a crafting grid, you get 8 iron ore. So basically 2 iron essences makes an iron ore. So, and then of course that you can macerate, and you can double your ore output anyway. So that's pretty nice. The other thing back here in Magical Crops, I'll just show you, or not Magical Crops, in our crops, I'll just show you. We've got our full complement of wheat and stuff like that. We've got all our crops growing here. We're set pretty well on food. And then back here, I did find, I killed a zombie, and I got a potato out of it. So potato farm going. And then I actually found another village that had not been looted yet. So, of course, I looted it and grabbed the carrots. So now we have taters and carrots. So that's cool. We've also got cactus now, as well as our standard, whatever this is. This is a thing. Cane. Mason has done a lot of decorating with these blocks now, and you can basically walk through the entire base. I threw down a enchantment table, although this is kind of not as raven as you think. You can't enchant these guys. So, but then, you can. It's just not the way you would think about doing it. But anyway, yeah, so we've got an enchantment table. We started working on modular power suits. I've got my armor and nothing else done. Mason actually has a few things. I think he's got the haste and stuff like that. For the flight part of that suit, you need ender pearls to get the force field going. So we are definitely hurting on ender pearls. So the 2 things that this season we seem to be hurting on the most is not diamond, because as we've kept mining and stuff like that, we've got, a stack and almost a half of diamonds. Yeah, so we've got that going on. It's iron. Iron, we just cannot seem to keep enough of in. And everything requires tons of iron. So that is an issue this year. The other couple things that I'm finding... Oh, there, did you see that? You see it go translucent like that? But yet when I look straight at it... Now, sometimes it doesn't matter. It will still do it. But I don't know if that's something to do with Optifine or something. I don't know. That's really weird. Anyway... A couple other things that I'm not very happy with this mod pack about is, one, let's just check this out. Because I was sitting there going, oh yeah, I need to, I was running out of jet fuel and stuff like that. Oh look, only the electric jetpack. You can't get the advanced jetpack. I think that the advanced jetpack is in the gravitation suite, which of course is no longer around. So I am not a happy camper about that. And as a matter of fact, what I've got is in my backpack here, I've got no, I don't. Where did I put it? Am I charging it? Yep, there it is. I went ahead and made a second jetpack to just keep kind of on me. This backpack, this is a really cool thing. I think it's just a mod called Backpacks. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, so it's just backpacks. And the resources that you need for it are of course leather and string. and then you make this bound leather. You cook the bound leather, and you get this tanned leather, okay? And then the tanned leather is used for the different backpacks. Now, you can make a regular backpack, or you can make a big backpack, which is what I made. And it's just 8 of those. It's not inner backpacks, or anything. It's simply just extra storage, but it's basically a double chest on your back. So that is pretty cool. Let's see what else I've done. The smeltery, I don't remember if I did something with this or not, but it is fully going. So I've got the smeltery very much going. I appear to be out of... Oh, I've got 5 ingots left in my aluminum, something, whatever it's called. Let's see what it is. Alumite ingot. So that's kind of cool. And the alumite seems to be a fairly strong material, a little bit stronger than steel and whatnot. And yes, I know it's pink. I'm a real man. I'm not concerned with such things. Okay, that's it. Yep, 5 ingots. So of course now I finally found the thing for that aluminum. Last year I had like uber amounts of aluminum and no point in having them because, you know, I didn't need them. So this year I have not been able to find as much because I need it. Let's see, what else do we do? Made a couple barrels. I don't know if I've showed this before. Made a couple barrels, one for cobble, one for dirt. Wow, it's the words. Mason has continued to do some cool things. I really like this block. I really do. I did this. He had made these earlier, and so I made kind of this thing here. He has finished up the stairs that leads up to the top, and I'll show you what he did. Now he needs to actually come over here and do this, I guess, but yeah, so we've got his very nice room. So quite Victorian in nature, I must say. This actually looks like wallpaper, which is pretty cool. And then he's got his crystal chest because, you know, you need your crystal chest. Let's see what else. I have made. We'll go up to the top of all this. So we've got our rubber tree thing going, and we've got our tree farm going. And then over here, I've got a dark area. Let's light this up. I have all kinds of visitors. There we go. Every now and then I hear mobs tromping about, and I don't know whether they're just like right up here or not. But anyway, here are 6 solar panels. Now these are the most primitive sorts. They don't work unless it's truly sun out. And of course, because, you know, we wanted to make everything much more complicated, but then take half of the fun things away, we don't have advanced or hybrid solar panels either. So that's not as cool. So it's going to be compact solar panels all the way. So I'm going to be making an uber amount of solar panels. Let's see, smeltery going. We showed that. And there's plenty of videos and stuff on how the smeltery works. I'm not going to get into that now, but what I am going to get into is to tell you some of the things I've made. I have made a hammer, which is the one that makes 3x3 holes in things. And I made this lumber axe. This lumber axe, let's go. Actually, I should have showed you this when we were out there. The lumber axe is extremely cool. So I had a stone axe for a little while, And it was okay. It did the job. It chopped down wood and stuff like that. But this lumberjack axe, oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a whole thing of trees here, right? Chop one, goodbye. Oh my gosh, is that not cool? And then, you know, you get, of course, all the insta drops of everything because the leaves despawn automatically. So chopping lumber is not that big of a deal with this thing. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and chop this. Let's go ahead and chop this one down. Boing. Goodbye. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. So we'll pick all this stuff up real quick, and then we'll plant our trees back down again. And did I lose any? No, I have not. Is there one over here? No, it's just a bluebell plant or whatever they're called. So yeah, over a stack and a half of lumber in 0 time flat. So yeah, right now. No, it's bad saplings. Right now, we have been running the base pretty much off of charcoal. So we'll cook up a bunch of charcoal and then just feed that into the generator. We were doing lava, but you know, oh well, it's fine. The other thing, and I was going to make another one for this one anyway, so I can burn that real quick. And there's some more tin. And some more tin. How much do I have here? Yeah, 1 million. So this little tank right here is a hardened portable tank. Now, they are extremely easy to make. And the great thing about them is that they're like having a bunch of buckets in your hand. And let's see here. Let's see if I can just show you this real quick. Tank. So there's our friend the Ender tank. We know about that. So we've got Seared tank. We've got the regular tank from Buildcraft, and then you get into the portable tanks. So you start off with a portable tank, which is just a piece of copper around with glass around it, right? And it holds 8 buckets, okay? And then you go to that's the 8 buckets. The hardened portable tank is the, no. The portable tank, the hardened portable tank is the portable tank with Invar ingots around it. Or you can make just a regular tank type of thing and put Invar ingots around it. That holds 16 buckets. That's what I've actually got in here. This thing holds 16 buckets. I could just as easily go up to this reinforced one if I just made a induction smelter. But, you know, I'm okay with what I've got right now. Let us take a quick snooze and get rid of the rain and everything else going on. Pum. There we go. So now the rain should find its way out of here. The other thing that I've done now has been a lot more machinery. So I made an MFE, and MFEs are just to make now. I hate them because it takes it for an MFE. So an MFE takes the energy crystals, right? And the energy crystals used to be, you know, you put a diamond here and surrounded it with redstone, and that was an energy crystals. Oh no. Let's review. It's now this energy and energium dust. Which, how do you make that? You get 9 of them, which is cool, but you've got 5 redstone and then 4 diamond dust. How do you make a diamond dust? Oh yes, 1 full diamond in a macerator. So now 1 energy crystal takes 4 diamonds to make. So that is not as cool as what you think. Although diamonds, like I said, are pretty plentiful. Let's see, what else do I have? Our compressor, our metal former, which is my best friend. Well, it's both of ours best friend. We've got 3 macerators and our extractor going. And then these 2 machines back here are brand new. They were not in the old pack. So, okay, so you macerate. It used to be that you macerated things and you'd get, you'd macerate ore and you'd get the dust, right? Well, now what you get is this crushed iron ore. So the crushed iron ore you can put in your smelter, and of course it's still 2 to 1. One ore, you get two of these. You can put it in your smelter, move along with your life. That's fine. But you can also put it in to the ore washing plant. Now, what the ore washing plant does is it washes out all the stone, which lands over here. You get, we'll see. This doesn't take too long. I mean, it takes a long for 12. We won't stand around and wait for that. But you'll get the, and I forget what it's called exactly. We'll see. It'll pop up here in just a second. Yeah, you get the purified crushed iron ore, and then you also get some tiny pile of iron dust. So 2 piles of iron dust, okay? Generally, I don't know if this is the case or not, but it's well worth doing this. It's not quite a 1-to-1. You don't triple your ore back for sure, but it's just taking that extra step just gives you just a little bit more of the same ore. And this thing is fed through an aqueous accumulator down here. So that's, in case you were wondering where this water was coming from, it's the aqueous accumulator. Now, this here is the thermal centrifuge, and you can put your purified crushed iron ore in here, and it will go through and purify it into different materials again. Again, you'll still get the 1-to-1 from whatever you put in here. You'll get one of those things, ore back, but then you'll get extra ores. But it's usually something different. So, like you might get your iron ore and some aluminum. You know, a couple tiny piles of aluminum back. So, the bad thing about this is that it runs on. So look at the tool thing up at the top of the screen. It needs 48 EUs per tick. Its max power is 128. It is a medium voltage machine, and I'm trying to run it off of low voltage, so it just sits there and just putzes out. So I don't really use that much. This is very reminiscent of what happens with the factorization, or the factorization thing, where you kind of do one thing and then you do another, and then you move on, or you get more results out of it. What was that? Oh, it makes that sound now. Did it always make that whoosh sound? Anyway, then I also made a rolling machine. And I made the rolling machine because I wanted to, what did I want to do? I had to, I know I needed the ore machine, or the rolling machine, because I needed a steel plate. And I needed a steel plate because over here, I've got my little cow farm going. So these guys have been breeding. But they're out. Yep, they're out. Yeah, you're fine. And so, I wanted to get the cow farm going so I could have plenty of leather, both for books and other things too. So this guy is a lightning creeper. You can see up in the upper right-hand corner. And these guys keep falling down this waterfall. I don't understand what their deal is. Well, I do understand. Stop. I do understand what their deal is. It's they want in, but they're not going to get in. Okay, so looks like this is done. So I just wanted to show you now. I think we put in 12. Yeah, so we put in 12, and we got 24 tiny piles of iron dust back. I leave the stone dust in there until it collects a little bit more. But the type... Come on, guy, die. There's more than one. Anyway. So we take our pocket crafting table and we go... And that's going to give us 2 more anyway. And let's see if we have any... Nope, I don't have any tiny piles of nothing in here. So we'll just walk over to our handy-dandy ferni and put them in there. And then I thought I just saw... Yep, here's 36 more. That somebody should have left in there. And then what do I have in here? Sand. Good. So I'm just going to make some glass out of that real quick. So yeah, as long as we don't have to make anything, we're fine on iron. But it's like as soon as we have to start making something, then we start to kind of get into trouble. So, okay, I am going to let these guys cook up, and then I'm going to actually run back over to the thing over there, whatever they call that thing. And I am going to set it up and maybe set it up even a little bit differently that I can do some other things. So I shall be right back. Okay. So we're on with Sign and Panda. And, you know, I was complaining about not having my advanced jetpack and stuff like that. And I really should watch more people's videos of stuff because they discover things that I just don't. So I think I was watching an Etho video, and he's got a hang glider, which allows him, in combination with his jetpack, to fly around. But it also preserves the battery in his jetpack because he doesn't always have to use it. So let's just check this out. No, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I need right here. Not an MFE, but a hang glider. Aha! What's that? Safari Night Challenge. Trackman's goggles. That's Railcraft. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so I need a stick and a glider wing, and I make a glider wing. Oh. Can we say I can do that? Oh, I might need more. I will definitely need more. Oh, cowsy. Okay, so let's go get some wheat. Some wheat. Oh. I hear that. Look at you, guy. Look at what you doing under there. Don't be under there. You can stay. I don't feel like engaging pigmen today. Let's see here. Let's get some wheat. Let's get all the way. Oh, you know what? I need to go get that mattock. In fact, I need to just store that mattock over here. So I'm gonna. Okay, too many things going on at once. Stop telling me what to do. First of all, I'm gonna grab some. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put these guys up here until I can figure out what I want to do with them, and then I'm gonna take some wood. Do I not just have regular wood anymore? Have we gone through all our wood? Dang it. Too many things going on. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is go get some wood. That's what I feel like my life in Feed the Beast so far has been. Okay, first I've got to go get this. Oh, no. For that, I got to go get that. Oh, well, wait a second. I need to go get this other thing. So let me go do that first. And it's like... luckily, this doesn't take too long. So we'll just do this. I'll come back with you as soon as I'm ready to make this glider wing. Oh. Good grief. Fail. Win. Not really a win, even though. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so 2 glider wings. And a stick gives me a hang glider. All right. Let's go check this out. So how do I do this? Oh. And I can raise myself up. And then I'm not using any power to glide. Oh, snap.